and this is my first video in a while, and you'll notice the person sitting next to me is new, and this is Cheri Thomas. We actually know each other from way back when working together, but today we're joining forces because she has a website that she's going to tell you about in a minute, and I have my business website, and we're combining them to hopefully help Cheri reach some goals.
Yeah.
So tell them about your website.
My website is naturalweightlassshow.com, and I am working at achieving a goal of losing 50 pounds in 6 months. And I've been working with Roberta for about 2 to 3 weeks now for support and helping me with my food intake and making some changes.
Yeah. And she's so far so good. She was going to do this website weight loss thing on her own, and I kind of suggested, well, maybe we should join forces, and she was hesitant at first because she thought she knew everything.
Yeah, I obviously don't.
I had to convince her that maybe she didn't, so when we sat down and went through kind of what I did, there were some things she went, oh, I didn't know that, and oh, I wasn't sure about that. So I think she's learning a lot through the process, which is also helping her to lose weight. You've already lost 5 pounds. And tell them how it's different from the way you were going. Well, what's different this time than what you've done in the past that hasn't worked?
I'm a lot more confident, especially with your support too.
How about the foods? Are they working for you?
The foods are working for me, but we need to make some changes, obviously, and that's what I've gone over with you.
Yeah, she had a lot of stuff, little things like she was having whole cheese, and everything was kind of whole versus 2%, and basically her eating wasn't bad. It was just she actually wasn't eating enough. We discovered, which is usually the case with a lot of my clients. She wasn't eating enough, and so she was kind of denying herself. And I think that in the past, you kind of tried to eat a little amount, and you were hungry and irritated and just not happy.
Right.
And it seems like now, well, you seem to have more energy.
I've been working out a little more too.
A lot more.
That's helped. Yeah, a lot more. Gosh. And I was more hungry before.
Yeah. And that's the whole thing with my program is I tell people, you should not be hungry. This isn't a diet. This is a lifestyle change. So if you're hungry, you're doing something wrong. So if someone says, oh, I'm dieting and I'm hungry all the time, but I'm losing weight, that's temporary. The weight will come back. So you should not be hungry. So I've got her on a plan where she's able to eat her meal. She's able to have snacks. She never gets to that point where she's craving something or hungry or irritable or anything like that. Yeah. And I think that's a lot different. I think you were surprised that first week.
I'm happier already, which is weird.
You were. Yeah, you were. You said that. Yeah. And that's the difference, I think, than what you've done in the past.
Oh, definitely. It's completely different this time, and my mindset is, I feel ready this time.
Menus at restaurants.
Right.
So for you out there that think that just going by the calories that are showing now on menu restaurants, that's okay, and you can just eat anything you want as long as it's low in calories, not so much. You really have to know the fat content, you have to know the salt content, you have to get a full picture in order to really understand if something's good or bad for you. For example, you had a salad.
Asian chicken salad
at Togo's, which he thought was good.
It said 200 calories on the board.
In theory, it was fine. However, that number was without the dressing. Right. So we found out when we looked online.
It was like 350 calories, not to mention the
and fat. What was the fat? I think it was 20 grams.
Yeah, something like that.
For just the dressing.
Right. So
she thought she was doing really good, which she was, until she put on the dressing.
Right.
What we're going to do is try to do these videos once a week and see how Cheri's progress goes. Right now, she's just getting used to all the differences in foods. I think she's realizing that sometimes she'll eat too little and she'll be hungry, so she knows she needs to eat more of certain things, and it's all kind of...
We're tracking my food intake too, so
we are tracking
looking over that every week when we meet.
Yeah, not everyone likes to do that, but for her, it works really good because she puts it all on her phone. So every week we've been looking through and seeing where she might be awry in her calories, and it's nice because it counts all the calories for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right. So I can see if she's front-loading her calories, if she's back-loading her calories, has she eaten enough that day?
Not to mention fat, carbs, sodium, sugar.
Exactly. Check out our websites. Mine is www.yourweightyourlife.com, and Cheri's is
www.naturalweightlassshow.com.
Okay, and then my Facebook page, facebook.com/yourweightyourlife. Become a fan. That would be great. If you're already a fan, thank you, and tell a friend. So we'll see you next week.